Okay, today we are just going to do the turn and iron steps here. So what I want you to do is I want you to take a scissors and I want you to clip your corners. So what that means is you're just going to do a diagonal cut on the corners, but you want to make sure that you do not cut your stitching. That's very important. So just do a little cut on each of your corners. Okay, now that I have my corners cut, I am going to turn my project right side out through the opening that I left. Now I want to go right side out between the two fabrics so that if I turn it right here between the two fabrics, my batting will end up on the inside. Okay, now I just want you to make sure that your corners are all the way turned out. I do have a chopstick here at my house that I use to push out my corners. An end of a unsharpened pencil would work well. If you use the tip of your scissors, be very careful. You don't want to poke through those holes at all. So you do want those holes to, or those corners rather, to come all the way out, but not, you don't want to make a hole in those corners, so you just need to be careful when you do that. Okay, and the reason we trimmed those corners was so that they don't get too bulky, because my corners are already pretty bulky here, and had I not trimmed them, they would be even more so. Okay, now I am going to tuck in my edges of the opening and press with my iron. Okay, when I do that, I want to make sure that these are folded in here, and there's a little diagram of good versus bad. I don't want those sticking out like this here. I want to make sure that those are folded in and that they appear even with my edge here. So now I'm going to go ahead and I am going to iron this so that it lays flat. Okay, I might pin this because I am not going to do anything with this until tomorrow, so I want to make sure that that stays in place. So go ahead, iron and pin. When you have this done, I just want to see this on Flipgrid, so go ahead and do that.